Thank you for tuning in to Naijha Speaks. I'm Naijha Wright-Brown, co-owner of the Land of Kush Vegan Soul Bistro in Baltimore and executive director of the Black Veg Society. This is my sister right here. I'm sorry. So without further ado, I'm going to bring Tracye McQuirter on, who is doing it with the 10 million Black Vegan Woman Movement, which is in effect right now. How you doing, Tracye?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Naijha. Oh my God. Love it. Oh, you're always so supportive. Thank you. I'm doing great.
That's what it is. I'm sitting here with this. Where's this guy? I was just looking at this thing today with the historical timeline, letting people know 1915, women couldn't even vote yet. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even vote yet. But anyway, when we met last year, I don't even want to get into it. When we met last year, this is a serious thing going on. When we met last year, you launched the 10,000 Black Vegan Woman Initiative. Can you share with us how that went and any testimonials?
Yes, absolutely. Let me make sure I have turned my phone off. Okay. So it was fabulous. You were a part of it, a big supporter of it. Thank you. And we actually had 15,000 women who signed up. Yeah, we had 20,000 before we started in October, and by the end, we had more than 15,000. So it was phenomenal. So we went vegan together for 21 days online. It was a live online program. And so the first week was all mental prep, kitchen prep. Then the second and third weeks, the last 14 days, were eating vegan food with recipes, a meal plan. Everything was 100% free. Q&A, guidance, guest speakers, all of that. And so we surveyed women to find out where they were in a variety of ways before the program started and then after. And so we compared the surveys and the results were amazing, phenomenal. But it's what I expected if women followed the program. And so, for example, 82% of women did the program 100%, 80 to 100%. So 82% did 80 to 100% vegan meals, which is phenomenal.
That's nice.
So yeah, it's huge. That's incredible. And women lowered their cholesterol, lost weight that they wanted to lose, lowered their blood pressure. Some were able to reduce or get off of medication, reduce weight and pain. Yes, just in 14 days, but you have to count the mental preparation too. So for the whole 21 days.
Right.
And, had increased energy. Some had mental fog lift. There were so many benefits that they reported. And so those were the results that we had and what I was expecting and was so glad to see.
Now you want to do 10 million. And when I look at this map, and you know what this map is, right? This is a map of the race and ethnicities and cardiovascular disease and heart disease.
Let me see. Okay.
You see what this looks like?
Yes.
We have a really big problem.
Yeah, we do.
So
yeah. Ask your question.
Why 10 million? After looking at that map, they're like, why not?
Why not? No, not all of them, right? All of us. So we know it's needed, right? But I start off with the positive always. That's my goal when I talk about veganism. So Black women are already the face of veganism. We are the fastest growing demographic within the fastest growing demographic, right? Vegans, African Americans are the fastest growing vegan demographic, vegan and vegetarian 8% as compared to 3% of Americans overall. And within that, Black women are leading the way. And so we are already the face of veganism. We are already doing this. That also means that the majority of us, 92% plus, are not vegan, right? There's still a huge problem, but it is very important to say that we are already doing this. And that's because of the efforts of you, me, so many of our colleagues, people, our predecessors. And so we have to kind of establish the foundation, right? And so we're just trying to rapidly expand it because we are in a health crisis. Black women have the worst health outcomes in the country, and that's unacceptable. And we have the power to reverse that, right? And I just hesitate and pause because there's so many reasons, systemic reasons, that we have the worst health outcomes. It should be no surprise,
right?
But saying that, we also have the power to reverse that. And eating healthy plant-based foods is one of those. And so within this country, there are 20 million Black women and girls, and so 10 million means that 1 out of every 2 of us will be vegan within the next 10 years. That's the big, huge goal. And we know that we don't even need to get to 10 million in order to achieve that goal because of the ripple effect and the influence and the way that women network, right?
Right.
We get our first 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, boom, we'll get everyone else on board. So, that is kind of the big picture number. So we went from 10,000 to 10 million because that's what the need is, right? And I've been doing this work for 30 plus years. I'm 55. I know I'm going to be giving it my all for at least another 10 years. I'll probably be doing this work until I die, but in a real professional, concerted way as my daily work, at least another 10 years. And so I wanted to do something that was inspiring to me and something that I really wanted to see, right? And had the confidence and boldness to say, I see it. I know it's going to happen. I know 10 million Black women are going to be vegan eventually. I want to help make that happen sooner rather than later and partner with folks to get that done.
You're tuning into Naijha Speaks. You're listening to Tracye McQuirter, who has just launched the 10 million Black vegan women movement. Mm-hmm. And what can we expect? Is it going to be over the 10 years the same format, or have you made some changes since the 10,000? What can we expect with the movement?
Yeah, so we have a lot of changes coming from what we did last year. Last year for 10,000 was the 21-day vegan fresh start. So that's our signature program. That's our free signature program. We want 10 million women definitely to do that, to get their feet wet. That's the introduction, right? And so they can see life-changing results. And then we also have a 6-week transition program, and that's for women who actually, after doing the 21 days and feeling the health results, want to actually transition. And so a lot of programs may stop at 21 days or 14 days or 30 days. Some continue, but a lot of them stop. And so we want to have a cycle. So the next level is a 6-week transition program where we go deeper into helping women transition. So we talk about social issues, we talk about family issues, we talk about the environment, we talk about climate, we go deeper into nutrition and how to have a balanced plate, and actually give women tools with some of our Black women nutrition experts who are on board to help them actually make the transition to veganism, right? And then after that, we have an ongoing coaching program that will allow women to have the support, the online support with these nutritionists that they need to continue to maintain this lifestyle with ease. And so it's an ongoing program. There are levels to it. The 21-day, I call that Try Vegan. The 6-week, I call that Go Vegan. And then the ongoing coaching, I call that Stay Vegan. So those are the levels.
That's right, Adam. Right on. Tracye McQuirter is the GOAT, officially the GOAT. She's the greatest of all time to ever do this.
Not at all. No. Not at all.
This is my Bible, right? Like I can't this to everybody like this for us, by us, like the African American Vegan Starter Guide. Okay, you can download it at African American Vegan Starter Guide.com.
That's right.
What are some of the challenges that you think you may face with this movement, and how will you overcome them?
Yeah, so the biggest challenge, I think, we've created a nonprofit to do this movement, right? So it is under an entirely new umbrella. a new nonprofit organization. And I have, before I changed professions to become a public health nutritionist, I actually directed 2 nonprofits. So this is my wheelhouse. And I wanted to do it as a nonprofit because I wanted the drive to be public service. I wanted this to be a public health intervention, right?
What's the name of the nonprofit? So
Vegan Ingenuity.
Oh, like I love it. Vegan Ingenuity.
Yeah, Vegan Ingenuity is our name, but our doing business as name is 10 million Black vegan women. Oh. And so it's creating the structure, getting the people on board. We have a board of directors. We have a fabulous board of directors, advisory committee. We have partners and supporters who've already given us funding based on the program last year, the 10,000. So it's creating this structure, right? While we're building the plane as we fly it, right? And that's how nonprofits go. So we have an intensive 3-year plan to get started, to get the ground running, get the funding that we need without going into too many details.
Right.
On the back end, on the background, those are the biggest challenges or biggest things that we are laying down, the structure, putting that in place to build it. But the programming part, I've been doing for 30 plus years. I know this, I have a system that works. I have programs that work. And so that's really not a challenge. And in terms of getting women to sign up, I will say that the support has been overwhelming, right? But there have been folks who say, well, how can she do it? Can she do it, right? And for me, that's not the question. I know that 10 million Black women will go vegan. I'm helping that along. I'm helping to make that happen sooner. But putting it out here is putting it out here and calling it that is a call to action for people to imagine 10 million Black women in this country going vegan, 1 out of every 2, like changing the mindset to say, oh, she can't do that. That's impossible, to, okay, it's done. What does that look like for me? Right. And so I'm trying to get people to see that this is possible and to find out, how can I help her do this as a nonprofit? How can I continue to do this work? And how can I get others to help Black women go vegan in their own programs, in the programs, that other folks are doing? So it's changing people's mindset, because people resist that. We're so used to seeing Black women with lack, or a lot of people are, and being unhealthy.
Right.
We need to change that. That's the mindset that I want to shift. That's a challenge for me.
And a lot of Black women want help, and they just don't know how or where to go. I mean, we get questions here, emails, Black Veg, where, you know what I'm saying? So they're asking. So this is perfect. And I'm going to pull up the website in a minute to show people, how they register and things like that. So what else do you feel you need to make this 10-year plan a success? Some money. So if I got some funders on here, people that know funders, get with Tracye and get her some money.
Exactly. And it's really important, because again, I decided to go, to do this nonprofit structure because I didn't want money to be a barrier for women to access these programs. So there will be the 6 week, the 21 day is free, the 6 week is paid, and the ongoing coaching is paid, but it's minimal, right? I want women to kind of make an investment in themselves, but I want the majority of the funding to come from these vegan businesses, these vegan organizations,
that got it.
They got it, and that are creating this gold rush of food. It's all,
reparations.
I want them to focus on an educational piece too, which is what this is.
Exactly. I'm going to pull up the website here. And while I'm doing that, are there any particular partners you want to shout out that you're working on in this initiative?
I do. I want to shout them all out. A Well-Fed World. Dawn Moncrief, yes, a longtime partner. She's fabulous. Veg Fund, Mercy for Animals, Farm Sanctuary, Black Food Folks, women funders for animal rights.
Yay!
Yes, and Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. So these are all organizations that have been on board since last year, since the beginning, with 10,000 and continue to support. So they are kind of our inaugural partners.
Can I play this video here?
Yeah,
let's play the video, everyone. Here we go.
African Americans are the fastest growing vegan demographic. Black women are leading the way, and we want you to join us. Announcing the 10 Million Black Vegan Women Movement with Tracye McQuirter, vegan trailblazer, award-winning public health nutritionist, and best-selling author. The New York Times has cited her work as a key factor driving the rise in veganism among African Americans over the last decade. In 2020 alone, more than 15,000 Black women went vegan with Tracye, and the results were life-changing.
My cholesterol dropped 52 points.
Woo! I'm like loving the control that I have when it comes to what I eat.
Vegan is really giving more energy. Done a couple of half marathons.
You're still maintaining the muscles.
Now Tracye has launched a movement to help 10 million Black women go vegan in 10 years, so we can have the freedom to live healthier and fuller lives. Healthy plant-based foods can help you feel great, reduce your risk for chronic diseases, and help reverse some of the diseases you may already have. Remember this, it's your greens, not your genes. It all starts with you.
What happens when 10 million Black women go vegan together? You just wait.
Join us at 10millionblackveganwomen.org.
Woo! There you go. Thank you for that. Thank you for playing that. That's
My
it.
sisters, please, you got to sign up. 10millionblackveganwomen.org. If you are not vegan right now, you're thinking about going vegan, you're curious about going vegan, now's the time to sign up. Someone you love needs to hear this, needs to join this. So today is the day. Sign up, because 10 years from now, you're probably going to wish you had. So
right.
10millionblackveganwomen.org. Tracye, is there any other powerful message you want to share with the viewers? I know you're really busy, and I know you're going to be in Kansas City Saturday, because I have Gigi coming on next.
Oh,
so we're going to talk about the Midwest Veg Soul Fest. So she's coming on next. So that's great. So you can get some more women out there.
Absolutely. I'll be there online, not in person. I'll be there online, hopefully. So
okay, great.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that. She's doing phenomenal work. I'm so glad to be connected with her. But yes, just sign up. Naijha, you said it all. Come join us at 10millionblackveganwomen.org and tell everybody you know to sign up.
Tracye, it is always a pleasure. You know, I'm like the number one fan. You probably got 1,000 million number one fans. But anything you need from me, please let me know. I'm here to support. Black Veg is here to support. And I just want to shout out our supporters and make sure everyone knows. Thanks, Veg Fund and Welfare World, ETC Impact, Mercy for Animals through the People's Fund, nutritionfacts.org. Women Funders in Animal Rights, Stray Dog, collectively, all these folks support Black Veg Society, and Black Veg Society supports people like Tracye McQuirter and her organizations, and that's what we need to do to lift our sisters up. Thank you so much, Tracye. Blessings. Thanks for tuning in. Share, replay, everybody. I need to see this everywhere, and I'm going to boost this interview so it just travels on, because we need 10 million.
That's right. Thank you so much, Naijha. You're the best.
No problem, Tracye. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.